Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to rearrange formulas. Well, I think this is a big struggle for students doing their GCSEs, and one thing I spotted is that the teachers don't really explain the process of rearranging. They just say you divide by something or you multiply by something. Well, today I'm going to start off with a great explanation of how to rearrange formulas. So I'll give you one example. Y equals mx plus c, and let's say they asked us to rearrange for x. Now, first things first, what they mean by rearranging for a value is that you should do something so that you can have that variable on one side of the equation and the rest of the variables on the other side. So what I mean is that if you're saying you want to make x the subject of the formula, that means you have to have x on one side of the equation and the value of c and m and y on the other side. So what do you guys think I should do in order to make x stay on the right hand side and the rest go on the left side of the equation? Well, we are going to use a rule called BIDMAS. Well, that translates to B for brackets. So we do brackets first. Brackets. I is for indices. D division. M multiplication. A addition. S subtraction. So, in order to rearrange for this equation, we want to make x stay on one side of the equation. So what we do is first get rid of c. So subtract c from both sides. So minus c, minus c. C cancels out. You're left with y minus c equals mx. Now, we have mx is the same as saying m multiplied by x. So what is the in order to rearrange for equations, you always have to do the opposite operation. So here we had mx plus c, so we did the opposite to get rid of that plus c. So opposite of plus c is minus c, so we subtract minus c from both sides. So now here we have m times x. The opposite of multiplication is division, and the opposite of addition here is subtraction. So opposite of multiplication, we divide by m both sides, since we want x to stay on the right hand side of the equation. So dividing by m both sides, as you can see, m's cancel out on this side, and you're left with y minus c, the whole thing divided by m, that equals x. So the process of rearranging involves doing the opposite operation in order to make that variable the subject of the formula. So if we have subtraction, we do addition. If we have multiplication, we do division. I'll give you another example so you get the hang of it. So let's say you had 6x plus 3y equals 7. And let's say you want to rearrange for y this time. So now, we want y to stay on the left hand side, and we want everything else to go on the right hand side. So first things first, we wanna simplify this equation quickly so we can have the y on the left hand side and the rest on the right hand side. So when I say we want to have y on the left hand side and the rest on the right hand side, what I mean by that is I want to have y to stay on the left hand side and x and any other constants going on the right hand side of the equation. So subtract minus 6x from both sides in order to get rid of 6x on the left hand side. So that cancels out, and then we're left over with 3y equals 7 minus 6x. Now 3y is the same as 3 multiplied by y. The opposite of multiplication is division. So the opposite of multiplying by 3, you divide by 3. So dividing both sides by 3, you're left over with y equals 7 minus 6x divided by 3. Thank you very much, and good luck with your exams.